Hello and welcome back to Medieval to Total War France short campaign with me, Bardon. Right now we are pushing further into England and hopefully into Wales and Scotland soon as well. We are defending in Antwerp against the Danish who are coming along there. We still need to come down here and retake this, excuse me, Toulouse, I believe. Yeah, that's Marseille, so that should be Toulouse. From the Spanish. We then need to deal with this guy that keeps kicking our ass, Count Catalano the Honest. He must be pretty honest because he seems to have all the luck on his side. Well, all the skill, I'd say, on his side. So we're going to hopefully deal with him and then push on back down here to Genoa and maybe even take Milan as well. And that's pretty much the situation as it is. This is a new session. I'm hoping in this session to either achieve victory or get very close to achieving victory. So right now we have a bit of cash and it's always nice to do a bit of recruiting, necessary recruiting when we have a little bit of cash. So let's see about doing that. So you could give us some merchant cavalry. And so you could give us one. Then here in Metz we could get peasant archers. No, not really. Here. No, nothing there. Get some peasant crossbowmen. Suppose, yeah, let's get the crossbowmen in there. Okay, then we'll end the turn and we'll just see what actually happens. So the English don't seem to have a huge force left, which is good for us. But maybe they do have a massive army waiting somewhere. We also had the portent of our king dying and then Robin taking over and us actually taking Nottingham, which is where, if you remember the story of Robin Hood, it was the sheriff of Nottingham was his big rival. So maybe we're the good guys. Although Robin Hood wasn't really a good guy. All the innocent people got killed by him and his gang as well. But we tend with, heroes from, we tend to kind of change the history of people and ignore anything bad about someone that we want to paint in a good light. And then do the exact opposite for someone that we want to see as the villain of the time. Whereas people are more complicated than that. We all have good and bad things about us. We've all done good and bad things in our life as well. So he's moving away. Okay, so he probably thinks, yeah, gone there, kicked their ass a few times, and I'll lead them to it now. So we need to go and... Uh-oh. Well, the first thing we need to do is get our ass kicked by the Danes. So let's do that. So yeah. So he sails away. Yes, it's lucky that we took... Wow, look how far he's going.
We'll drop anchor until the morning, senor.
He's heading back. Okay, so not so much of a threat there, and he's heading back as well. So if we could raise another army, we could go and maybe try to take Hamburg. They're chasing us. Okay, they're leaving us alone, which is nice. And then they're sailing out into the Atlantic, or the complete unknown as it was back then. Okay, let's speed these guys up. I was wondering why it's taking so long, because they were on the, basically just walking around. Now, that looks like a bribe. Because if we don't get an offer to us, normally it means that it's a bribe. Successful crusade, okay. And I think someone got maybe one of our people got not executed, assassinated. Now that this settlement has fallen to the Crusaders, Judean Catholics throughout the known world are helping to spread the news of their resounding victory over the heathens that opposed them. Yeah, the heathens. Yeah. Like, you guys didn't sow, like, a lot of the trouble that we've had now, or anything. Okay, so it's the Poles that actually were successful there. That's interesting. Okay, military summary. Okay, so we have 13. We've captured 13 regions, but we've lost 3. Okay, and then militarily, we're second, only behind the Mongols, though. So that's fair enough. Financial and production just seems to go up and down, so you can't really tell what the story is with that. I think it just looks at your overall treasury rather than it's not anything to do with income or anything like that. Population and overall number 1. That's good. Then next faction announcement. The following events have taken place within your royal family. Perrin Gasso, family member, Marseille. So he died from natural causes. Maybe natural causes. And then Jacob Macquarie, or I'm sure I butchered that name, but he's the guy, if I remember, that wasn't very loyal. So he got an overseer 1% discount on construction costs, plus 1 to farming bonus, 1% bonus on mining income. So he's good for an income point of view, but again, he's not very loyal. Retinue expands. So Jourdain de Cleves got an overseer as well, so he got exactly the same bonuses. Okay. Then we got our cavalry and our crossbowmen. And the following factions have declared a truce: Egypt and the Papal State, the Moors, and Sicily. So Egypt, probably because of the Crusade, think, oh no, well, let's just declare a truce and stop the Crusades coming. Right, now, first of all,
Orders.
You're gonna come to there.
Moving to engage the enemy.
And then
Laying
we
siege,
shall
mon roi.
build a ram and some ladders. That should be. Let's build another ram just in case, and then we'll maintain the siege.
The siege goes
So
as planned.
it'd be
Seigneur.
nice if this army decided to attack us, because then they'd draw out the guys in the castle as well. We could do some decent damage to them. Now, you're gonna
Seigneur.
go here. And
As you wish.
so you're the guy that we sent
Seigneur.
down here to deal with this trouble. As you can see, the problem we have is we don't have all that many actual foot soldiers. Like, look at these guys. So we need to get. If we merge them,
Orders.
it'll give us
Mon roi.
those
Orders.
guys. You can go there.
By your will, Seigneur. Our men are exhausted,
Hmm.
Seigneur. Seigneur. Mon roi.
These chaps.
Orders. Mon
There as
roi.
well. Okay.
Combining your forces, Seigneur.
Here, we should take
Orders.
you guys. into
Mon
the
roi.
army.
Orders. As you wish. Joining forces, Seigneur.
You
Seigneur.
chaps.
Mon roi.
What can we do?
Oui.
So,
Merging armies.
okay, they can do a lot of the retraining that we need. So,
Seigneur. Mon roi. Orders.
you guys go
Mon
there.
roi. By your will,
Get the
Seigneur.
retraining done. So, let's repair that. And then, so they'll just become better. And then these guys will actually get replenished. And you guys. Okay, so that's a full stack there. And you go
Seigneur.
and join that army.
As you wish. Joining forces, Seigneur.
So you guys
Mon roi.
that. Then
Orders?
you can head there.
By your will, Seigneur.
You guys
Mon
go
roi.
here as well. And finally, those guys should go.
Orders?
Okay, so
Mon
we
roi.
do the retraining that we need there. Then here, they're pretty much fresh. They're only one guy down.
Mon roi.
That's okay. Yeah, so bit of delay maybe on this side of the map because we're not quite ready with the army that needs to go down there. Then here it's like a holding action. But we do have Bruges is now a castle, isn't it? Which means that we can maybe get some guys here. So let's get some sergeants, spearmen, and some armored sergeants, and some of those guys. So we can just kind of boost up Antwerp. Then
Ready and able.
this is Prince Junin. Okay, Junian maybe. Let's go to York. Okay,
Oui, Seigneur.
we get around.
Closing to engage.
Some ladders.
Oui, Seigneur. Besieging France's enemy.
Another ram. Maintain that siege.
Give the order and
Okay.
we will strike, Seigneur.
Very happy to know that. So 2 sieges going on. Have a small amount of cash, which I think I'm going to save because that's going to be needed for the retraining at Staufen. So we'll end the turn. Okay, so he didn't attack us. I hope he was.
Ah, the enemy is
Yeah, I
engaging
think,
our navy.
you guys are slightly screwed. Yeah, there we go. Not surprised one bit about that. Okay, so let's see. Cease hostilities. 3 turns from the Pope. Target England. You may be excommunicated. Okay, so I think within 3 turns we probably will have taken York, and then we can let the English attack us in retaliation, and then we won't get in trouble for it. End of turn report. Okay, made a small amount of money, partying like it's 1999 apparently. Repairs complete, great. And then there's our recruitment, which is mainly retraining. Then the guys who have been retrained.
Seigneur.
So that's you 3.
Mon roi.
And
Orders.
let's see, you as well.
Mon roi.
You go join him.
As you wish. Combining your forces,
Do
Seigneur.
up some more. So you guys, everyone else there looks fine. Construction. Leather tanner. Mustering hall. See this, if we did something here, it would give us a better abilities. Let's get that there. It'll give us better abilities to retrain guys there, so we won't be that far away. Because I'm worried that that guy's going to Marseille, and we may not be able to get to him in time. We should definitely retrain some guys here and some of our navy as well. And just queue up the rest. Okay, that's good. So 1100 left, which most of it has to be kept, I think, for next time. But we are going to make some money when we take York and when we reclaim Toulouse. So the first thing we're going to do now, or well, it's not really the first thing, but the next thing we're going to do is to try to retake Toulouse now.
To battle it is
Okay,
then, mon
so
roi.
let's assault. Okay, so balance of power is on their side at the moment. We're not going to auto-resolve the battle because that would probably mean a defeat. We're going to fight the battle.
Stand honorably, men! Take up arms and march to battle!
So we're going to, first of all, have to break into the fortress with a Spanish army at our backs as well, and then deal with the army inside and hopefully not be routed by the guys who are coming in behind us. So let's start deployment.
Units,
Okay.
await my
Now,
orders.
I don't like that a set of archers have the... Well, actually both rams are being carried by guys who are range units. But let's put you there, and you there, and then the first ram here.
Move out.
And you guys here.
Forward.
And then we start the battle.
The enemy have brought up more men. They hope to make up in numbers what they lack in bravery.
So you guys...
Scale the wall. Ladders. Scale the wall. Ladders.
There? Okay. Bring up our archers. Just to provide a little bit of cover. And then the army, other army's coming from there. So we definitely need to get up on the walls quickly. Next thing I want to do then is get you guys. So let's just get everyone who's mounted over there. And that will hopefully allow us to deal with a bunch of these reserves coming in on their side. So we're definitely going to make it to the various spots that we want, which is good. Guys are starting to put the ladders up. Good. Then we want to march these guys, I think, over here.
The ladders are now in place. Walls are no match for valor and force of arms.
Then you're going to become a group.
Our men have reached the gates with the battering ram.
And these guys are going to join your group as well. Okay, so we're working on the gates, which is good. That army is just kind of taking its time, which is fine by us, at least for the moment. Then you guys, for now, can drop your ram. Yeah.
Our men have done well. The
Okay,
gates have fallen.
inside. So their cavalry are coming to say hello. So let's get our cavalry in there. And then let's get these guys to help. Now, the guys who brought the ram are running, which is fair enough. Because they bashed down the gate and then there was just a whole heap of them on horses waiting. But now we basically got ourselves up on the walls fighting, and we now have a way in to the castle. They don't seem to be particularly concerned about keeping us out, which is good.
Our soldiers have proved their worth today.
Come.
The enemy's walls belong to us now.
Guys, get there. So I think we have
The battle
enough for
is very
guys
much in our
inside
favor.
there.
If we remain true and steadfast, victory will be ours.
I think there's... Uh-oh. Those guys are running, which is definitely not good. So let's go and reinforce over here. Those guys. There's another set running as well. so let's come and help here. Okay, so we've won the battle in terms of the cavalry, which is great. And then we're going to come here, and now I want everyone that can to make a group and make your way here. And I want you all to run. So we're going to suffer some casualties because we're obviously just turning and running away from guys that we've been fighting. So they're going to get a lot of hits at the back of us. But at the same time, I think we should be okay to actually win. So let's send you guys here. And this is going to get us so we can start mopping up some other guys there.
Seigneur, our men are in command of the castle.
Now it's just a waiting game.
The enemy is badly blooded. They have lost half their men.
Merchant cavalry!
We can attack the back of those guys. Everyone else can move that way. And then the other army. It should be just round the wall. Yeah, there they are there. So they're going to come. So what we need to do is this group here now. You need to turn around and face them. So. Oh, great.
Très bien. The enemy general lies dead. We have sent the cur to hell.
You guys now need to set up around here. You don't want them coming in at your back. Where are you going to go? You definitely need to go over there. Okay, cool. I think it's going to be not too difficult for us to hold out here. Here's... Okay, so we just need to now reorganize these guys. So who are you actually fighting? Hard to see. Okay, so we now have just 1 minute to hold out. They're finally bringing the guys down from on high, as it were. But they can probably be dealt with a decent cavalry charge. So some of them must be chavs. But you're not gonna go because you're I suppose ostensibly the general, but you're not actually a general. So you guys come over here. You want to kind of use the building as a bit of cover. I really don't like how they don't go exactly where you think they're going. At least they move it. You guys go take them out. This is going to be a pretty decent charge here. And we get another charge in there. Okay, and we shall... Should I end it? I think I'm going to end the battle because then that'll give us the victory. Yeah, we'll do that. So we have the choice, so we may as well do it. Continue the battle. We'll probably eliminate a lot more of them. But we're now going to be in the castle defending.
This is an act heroic, which only belongs to men of great virtue and
his
valor.
army is completely unaffected. His army is pretty much gone. He's the guy that took the castle from us in the first place. So we're happy enough that we killed him and took out his, basically, the bulk of his army.
The day
Okay,
is
so we'll
ours,
occupy-
Seigneur. This land is yours, mon roi.
Yep, this land is ours, so you can get lost, buddy. And Toulouse, we shall retrain. Interesting, we don't have to repair the gates. Now, who's going to be... You're going to be important, as are you. And then you guys are the next in line. And I think you... Both archers, and then just numbers from there. Okay, that's all of those guys queued up. Now, let's try to take York.
Ready and able. For the honor
So-
of France, we will attack.
Okay, so the balance is slightly in our favor this time. Okay, you can't do night attacks. They're gonna fight to the death. Prince Perkin.
Raise the oriflamme. Bring
See
your
how
honor.
perky he
as
is
we
when we're
attack.
done with him. Nothing good ever comes of violence. Martin Luther. Well, that's the same Martin Luther in his pamphlets and writings that suggested that people should attack religions that didn't.
Through Saint Genevieve's intercession, we have been brought to this
Okay,
place.
Okay.
Brought here to fight for
Very
God's
good.
glory and in His name. Our enemies must quail at the thought of our French might.
Nice.
We would do well to pray, because the shedding of blood is an offense. But it is one that we willingly do. For by it, we establish God's peace. We do this for France and God. Saint Denis preserve us. I have seldom seen a more dispiriting sight than the English army. They have no sense of style, no élan, no manly virtues, no reason to live, no decent food, no attractive women folk. And their leaders, oh why, the devil himself would be shamed to have them in hell.
Nice. That was a great speech.
And at the last, look, I could be raising a goblet, don't you know? I've got some very nice red. It's to breathe, one time. Okay, to battle then!
Okay, let's start the gun. Yes, so I was going to say about Martin Luther is that he is the same guy who, obviously he's the guy who pinned his grievances to the cathedral and basically started the whole Protestant branch of Christianity. But he also published a lot of pamphlets, and that kind of helped to spread his ideas. But some of his pamphlets were very kind of anti-Semite, and he, that quote there says that violence never solved anything or achieved anything. But he proposed violence against Jews and any other religions that he felt were basically competing with his new type of religion. So kind of have to take what he says with a pinch of salt. Now let's get ourselves started. Ram to the gates, ladders, then there, and then another set of ladders over here, so we can claim a decent amount of the wall. Then we'll increase the speed. Oh, it's over here, isn't it? Yeah. Increase the speed until we've basically gotten to the point where the guys are heading up the ladders, or they've got the ladders in place. So yeah, that's good. Then you guys go
Our men
there.
have reached the
Just
walls
there.
with their ladders.
Let's go there. Okay. Then let's get you ready. So move you all there. Set you as a group. You chaps then can come here. gate's gonna, or should I say, going pretty quickly. Yep, there we go.
Our men have done well! The gates have fallen!
So we got the gates. Now you're gonna make your way inside. So here come their cavalry. Okay.
Our men have reached the walls with their
So I'm
ladders!
gonna bring one group of these guys in here. Where are you guys? So up there and attack them. Where are you chaps? So I want you to go help there.
Grâce à Dieu, we have
Excellent.
captured the enemy's
So,
walls.
we're inside now. You guys now need to move over here. Keep going. Now, you chaps. Go in. You chaps. Hands on. Now, where are you guys? I need you to get up there, help there. You guys go help there. So we should get them running pretty soon. You charge them from the side to break that unit. You from the side. Okay, and then you guys drop your ram. It's not needed right now. You can then fire on them from down below. This unit is going to run pretty soon. Yeah, they're wavering stuff.
Our men are winning the battle.
These guys,
if
yeah,
we
they're gone
continue
as
like
well.
this, we will smash
Good.
the enemy.
Yeah. You chaps, make your way over here, and then they'll run pretty soon too. And you guys can do the same thing, go up there. So our guys here are in a lot of trouble. They're shaken. So probably doing this would be good. Boost some more guys. Pretty soon, these guys here are gonna run. So you two need to basically move over here, attack them. Oh, so they're running as well. Okay. So we now have command of the walls, which is great. So
The enemy is badly
them.
blooded. They have lost half their men.
So here come their cavalry. So we'll withdraw our cavalry away. Oh, actually, their cavalry are heading to the center. Okay, so they're basically just going to try to make a final stand. Let's hold cavalry for a moment. Okay, and then cavalry can attack them while the rest of the guys just kind of sort themselves out. So get yourself down here. Cavalry then can do the mopping up. Okay, so battle's not completely won yet, but I'm happy with the progress to this point. Now we're gonna start marching here. So we want you guys to do the, want you to march. So walk. Yeah, there we go. Half of them are still running though. They should be walking. Well, that's what they want to do. Can't really blame them. You chaps. Back to walking. Just seems to be charging. Okay, I think we've slowed them down sufficiently. And then let's hold them there. Soften up a little.
Move up, infantry! Move up!
Bring cavalry up. Yes, they're gonna be gone pretty soon. And it's just these guys left. Which won't be that many. We're down to 11. Soon gonna be single figures. Okay, almost everyone is now in position. Yeah, almost. There's still 11 guys, so they're doing something right. Oh, down to 10 just as I say it. I like that, you can see the arrows going up. There is a way. It's not that. Okay, well, let's not worry too much about that right now. There is a way that you can see, follow the arrows and stuff. Just remember how you actually do it. It's probably a letter, like a shortcut key or something. Okay, so, yeah, let's get everyone involved in this fight. So this is like the last holdout for their general.
Our men are winning the battle. If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Yes.
Très bien.
Nice.
The enemy general lies dead. We have sent the cur to hell.
Okay. Okay, so we're gonna make pretty quick work of those guys now. They're running. So we just be smart and go for them now. And let the cavalry deal with them. And these guys will march through the cavalry, which the cavalry won't be too happy about, which is great for us. So, there's some cavalry over here. Just make it double speed for now. As you move in to take control of your town center.
Seigneur, our men are in command of the city.
That's pretty much going to be it for them, like it or not. And the main danger to our guys now is our own archers hitting our guys, which I think is a great feature of this game. While we're doing it though, let's see. Let's look at the controls. So, graphics, sound, game options. No, that's definitely not it. UI options. No, not it. Graphics, sound. Okay, I'm not sure. Let's return anyway. Maybe it's not in this game. Not sure. Well, we'll deal with these guys anyway. So who's left to fight? Oh, just you. Okay. Hey, is that everyone? No, apparently there's another unit. Ah,
This
no,
is an act
okay.
heroic which only belongs to men
Well
of
done,
great
guys.
virtue and valor.
Nice, so we lost 261 guys, but you expect that. A lot of the losses come from getting through the walls initially and then making your way away from them as the the positions in the wall are still firing at you, but we should have enough to hold it, which is good. But we will have to bring another army over to England if we want to go further. Because otherwise we're going to give them time.
God be praised for this victoire. Victoire most
Okay,
noble,
we'll
mon
occupy.
roi. We have triumphed.
Yeah, we don't want to give... See, like, there's a decent army there. We don't want to give them time to replenish their numbers. So we definitely want to replenish our numbers. So you, and you, and then those guys up in there. Okay, and then in terms of recruitment, let's get like that. Because what we need really is just bodies to block them from coming in. And then in Nottingham, we should definitely do some work here. So retraining, let's retrain you guys. You and you. Okay, recruitment, we can't really do much of that. London, a little bit worried about. Can't really train really anyone there, so let's just recruit some town militia. Okay, and then you've already done everything that you can this turn. Now let's just check. So, enemy army ranked, that's good. Trait increase. Promising commander, +1 command, that's nice. Oh, every time I go over there to read those, I go too far and move the camera. Okay, winning first, +1 dread, always nice. Mission expired, blockade the port. Okay, that's fine. And relations worsen, Holy Roman Empire. Okay, well they never liked this anyway. And then trait increase, +1 chivalry. Okay, now that is pretty much us out of time for this episode. So we've taken York, we've recaptured Toulouse. We are a little worried about Marseille because we don't know exactly where the Milanese army is gone, but hopefully he's somewhere down here and we can come down and challenge him again. And so next time, that'll be one thing we'll do, is try to do there. Then we may have to defend York, because I can't see Prince Hubert just ignoring the fact that we've taken York. So we might have to deal with a siege there. Then we do have to think about improving our navy so that we can get guys across the water to go and help out at York. But as I said, for now, we're out of time. So if you've enjoyed the video and if you're enjoying the series so far, please consider hitting the like button and sharing the video with your friends or on your favorite social media. And I really do hope to see all of you next time. Goodbye. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, maybe you'll hit the subscribe button there on the right and check out some other videos here on the left.